Now, Chris Packham has hit out at Anton Deck for encouraging the exploitation of animals on I'm a Celebrity. The Spring Watch presenter realised that no one had talked about him for 2 hours. Sorry, he shared an open letter with the TV presenters in which he branded their ITV show a grotesque blot on their reputations. Well, joining me to discuss this is Oren Cooley-Green. He's the spokesman and regional coordinator for plant-based universities. Good morning to you.
Morning.
Thank you very much for making it in, despite the vegan diet. Well done.
I appreciate that.
Oh, I'm going to get a complaint about that, but, you know, just send it to my home address. Oren, I also want to talk to you about students at Warwick University being forced to go vegan after activists voted for a meat and dairy ban in the canteens at the university. We'll talk about that in a moment. But what do you make of what Chris Packham has to say? Basically, we see these challenges that these celebrities have to do, and a lot of them involves either eating something horrific, you know, bugs and kangaroo testicles. Sometimes they're live bugs, but also going into small confined spaces with rats, snakes, lobsters randomly. Spiders is the one that does it for me every time. Visceral reaction. Is that cruelty to those animals? Is it unacceptable?
Yeah, well, I think that if you look at it from like the animal's perspective, obviously they don't want to be there. I don't think anybody would want to be eaten alive. And I think, you know, the average UK person, I think we're a nation of animal lovers.
We claim to be.
We claim to be, yeah. So maybe this is the thing, that really we need to be living by that and actually doing what's best for these animals.
But I think the thing is, a lot of people feel very differently about cute, cuddly animals like their dog or their cat, and they do as they do about a cockroach or some bugs. Is there? I mean, I don't think someone should be torturing an animal by pulling its legs off something, but an animal getting squashed in a challenge, I think most people wouldn't be that bothered by a spider or a cockroach getting squashed because we would quite happily squash them in our own homes.
Yeah, no, I think people are, you know, they've got different opinions on different animals and that kind of thing. But I think what this really is just some sort of use of animals for entertainment. And I think that, you know, in the UK we banned circuses, for example, which were kind of...
Well, we ban animals at circuses.
Animals at circuses, yes.
I can't imagine what they do without the animals. But
yeah.
Yes, but we have horse racing. We have... you know, performances by horses and the like. We have working dogs. We actually still use animals quite a lot. Is that any different?
I'd say it's not, but I'd say that those things, in the majority of cases, are also exploitation in a way. I think.
What about having a pet dog?
A pet dog.
Is that exploitation?
I think
because the dog isn't really choosing. I mean,
yeah.
Cats don't. I mean, if cats don't like you, cats will just leave.
Yeah.
But dogs kind of have to get stuck with you. Is that exploitation?
I think at the moment I'd say that no, because I think that these animals, obviously, we've trained them to be domesticated and they need a home to live in. Whether, you know, whatever that will be in the future, I don't know. But I think that for the moment, I'd say that's a bit of a different circumstance because we're having a relationship with that animal.
Yes, we're not killing them.
Yeah, we're not killing them and we're not using them. It's not just about us, right? Or in the ideal situation, obviously, you know, you've got different dog owners who are perhaps nice.
But Sam, look, I mean, I've been in the real-life jungle. I've been in the Amazon jungle. And, yeah, I mean, I didn't go out of my way killing bugs because I'm just horrified by the squidginess as well. But, you know, if you see some bugs, you know, you're going to be walking through the jungle at night for some bizarre reason I paid to do. I still don't know why I did these things on a tarantula walk of all things. I mean, what was I thinking?
Sounds like you were.
But I mean, I mean, genuinely, I'm still traumatised by it. But I mean, if you stepped on something, we drive our cars and bugs get splattered on our car window screens and the things. I mean, you know, animals live and animals die. A lot of these animals only live, you know, a matter of weeks anyway. What does it matter?
Well, I think the difference there is that obviously when you're driving your car, it's not intentional. You're not going out of your way to slam into these bugs. So I think it's mostly intent. I think we can't avoid all harm in the world. I'm not claiming, even as a vegan, that I'm absolutely perfect in avoiding everything. But I think what's important is that we don't do this intentionally. We do our best.
And is there hierarchy for you? So, for instance, we say, you know, the more intelligent animals, say, you know, gorillas and monkeys and things, and dolphins, whatever, have a higher value, moral value than, say, you know, a fly or you know, or a spider.
I wouldn't say...
Do you think they have the same equal value?
I think it's same value. Yeah, I think that it's not really about... It's just about showing compassion and showing kindness. And, you know, if you can avoid hurting someone, why would you not?
Yeah, I mean, I don't get out of my way to
but
I would feel a lot worse about killing a monkey than killing a spider because I do think they have different moral value.
Why would you say so?
Because I think our understanding is that one is more sentient than the other. Is it probably because we think they're more like us? Well, we are. We share a lot of their genes. Yeah. But you see no moral difference between the spider and the So someone who squashes a spider and someone who killed a monkey, for you, that's the same crime, effectively?
Well, I don't really think about it in crimes and like, punishing people.
Same
or
poor
that kind
deed,
of
wrong deed.
I'm
fascinated by this.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
You do?
I think ultimately, yes, I think it is. I think what you've got to look at is that, like, from an individual's experience, from the spider, from the monkey, whatever, and I totally get you with the spiders. You know, I've been scared of spiders for a while, and I've gotten better at it. But I think ultimately, from their experience, you know, they're just living their life like anyone else is.